Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Kirby SuperStar. Today we're starting Milky Way Wishes. And welcome to the final mode of the game, Milky Way Wishes. So, before we go on, I actually want to dive a bit into that plot we kind of just saw there. So, the main plot, and I know we just watched a cutscene, but I like to explain this, because why not? It gives me things to talk about. So, the main plot of this mode is basically the sun and the moon are fighting. If you've played other Nintendo games, particularly Mario Party, you will know the plot of Mario Party 6 is basically the sun and the moon are fighting. It's the exact same plot, just different games, technically. And, basically Marx, who's totally not evil, by the way, he has only good intentions, I swear, shows up and he's like, I can't do a good Marx voice, so we're just gonna say, hi, I'm Marx, I'm totally not evil. Go stop the sun and the moon, but go get the comet Nova to help you. And obviously, as we kind of saw, there's that giant clock, star-looking thing, and that is Nova. I'm just gonna start by saying this. Nova is actually, I don't know what it is, he kind of freaks me out a little bit. Something about the eyes on Nova just makes me feel uncomfortable. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but it's a thing. So, yeah. This is really, as I kind of mentioned, this is the final mode of this game, like the main game. There is one, like, the arena, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not playing to show the arena off. It's just kind of fight bosses, and that's it. I mean, I just don't really see a reason much to show it, so it's just, when the finale comes, it's the finale, is what I'm getting at. But, I do like this mode a lot. I actually think the gimmick of this mode is actually pretty interesting. Basically, the gimmick of this mode is you're gonna go to different levels, and when you do, you will find power-ups, as we kind of found with Parasol here. Or Sol. Is it Parasol or Parasol? I don't know. It has an O, so I'm assuming Parasol. But the main gimmick, what you're gonna do is throughout this level, or throughout the levels, you're gonna go find different power-ups. So this isn't like regular Kirby where you see an enemy, you eat it, get the power-up. No, as you see on the screen here, we only have one power-up with just Parasol. It's kind of like Mega Man in a way when you go to your menu screen and select a power, and that's what you have. So like, as I mentioned before, if you go and eat a fire-looking enemy, you're not just gonna get fire. No, you'll have it in your select screen. The best comparison I can really think of to describe this from like other games, I kind of mentioned Mega Man earlier, but it's like Mega Man The Wily Wars. When you do the Wily Tower mode, it reminds me of that. I've never played that game, but I've watched LPs of it, which makes it basically makes me a genius that I know everything about the game since I've watched LPs of it. Totally works, I swear. I do love the background for this area, like the rainbow-looking Kirbys and the stars and just the sky. It really reminds me of Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 64, where like all the characters have like the rainbow constellation versions of them in the background. It's really nice, and I love it a lot. I'm just a big sucker, honestly, for like space, I mean not space levels, but like backgrounds of like space and games. I don't know what it is, I just like it a lot. I love a nice starry sky. Like, I'm gonna dive kind of into spoilers, even though this isn't out yet at the time of me recording this. The latest Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind trailer, which that game comes out, I think, this week, now I think about it. Actually it does, it comes out on Thursday, which is insane to believe. But the final shot in the trailer shows Sora at a starry night sky, and like I love that. That in particular looks amazing, and I died. But I'm just a big fan. I love night levels. It's just something about it. Besides like the Werehog and Sonic Unleashed, those levels are. And depending which version you play, I think the Wii version has more Werehog levels, but those Werehog levels are more interesting than like the HD version. But the HD version has the better day stages. So, welcome to my LP of Sonic Unleashed, starring Kirby. Yeah. One bonus, actually, to this mode, and having that menu, is, as you can see here, you can have, like, your partner be a specific enemy, or partner, he can be a specific power, and you can also have that power, which can make this mode incredibly easy, by the way, if you have 2 fighters or 2 bombs, so it's really nice. I also should mention this, as you saw on the intro screen for this, or the level select, you can pick whatever level you want to do first. So if you want to pick the last level, like, of the set levels you can do on this, you can do that. I went ahead and did level 2. I actually didn't know you could do that until I recorded this, because I wanted to test that out, and I like that a lot, because I'm gonna be honest when I say this, and some people might laugh at me, but it's just the honest truth from my perspective. Well, that's an opinion, Lance. But I think the first level of this game, or this mode, is the hardest level in the entire game, and I'm not kidding, and I will explain why later, but it gives me severe difficulty. I almost said anxiety, which doesn't make any sense, but still. One interesting fact I should bring up, talking about other Nintendo games, is there's actually a reference to this mode, Milky Way Wishes, obviously, in Star Fox Zero, which I think is kind of cool. I've never played Star Fox Zero. I played the demo of it, didn't like it. I'm still actually pretty upset that game turned out as it was, because I was actually really excited for it. And then it got revealed that you have motion controls, and I was like, ew, why would you do that with Star Fox? And it's also, from what I've, like, watched, apparently it's just, like, Star Fox 64 2. So, yeah. Man, the Wii U was not... It just... The Wii U had good games, but I feel like a lot... It never really... I'm going off topic, I know. But to me, talking about the Wii U, it never really had that big game that really made you, like, really want to buy it, I think. Like, for example, like, I love Mario 3D World. It's a good game. But, like, it's not the game that's like, I have to buy a Switch for this. I feel like that console just never had that. It had some good games on it. You had Bayonetta 2, and, you know, Mario 3D World, and you had the Zelda ports, and other stuff, but it just never, I don't know, it never really had that game where I was like, I have to buy a console for this. And I know some people will be like, Breath of the Wild, you know, but it's also on the Switch. And, like, even with the Zelda ports, I brought that up, but, like, you can play the original versions of those on the GameCube and Wii, technically, if you're counting Twilight Princess, so, yeah. I don't know, like, I had games on the Wii U that I liked, but, like, if I had to compare it to the Switch, it's, like, night and day. The Switch has issues, obviously, but, like, I love my Switch, so. My Wii U has been in the closet for about a year now, and I haven't touched it, so. There was a boss, we just murdered that whale again. Basically, in this mode, this is the main game mode, I'd like to say. It's the one with the most story in it, as much as a Kirby game can have, and you're gonna be refighting the bosses again. I love Kirby's Happy Dance so much. It just fills me with joy. It really does. I actually think this might be my favorite song in the... No, not my favorite song, but it's a song that... It's in my top, like, 3 songs from Kirby SuperStar. Have a quick listen. I don't know, I just really like the song. It's very happy, and like, I don't know, I like it a lot. And here's Jet. I'm still a big fan of Jet. I still wonder, is Jet dead? That's an Avatar reference. I think Jet died. I think it's pretty safe to assume Jet is dead. I remember people thought, I'm going off topic again, but I think there was a rumor going on, or like some people had theories that like Amon from Legend of Korra was Jet. And that would have been interesting. I don't know how it would have worked, considering like Jet. Well, before then, this is before we learned that Amon, spoilers, was a waterbender. And everybody thought, oh, it's Jet. It would have been interesting to see it be Jet. I don't know. I was never a big Jet fan, but it would have been interesting, you know? The best character from Avatar is still Zuko. Like, character development-wise, and I just like his character a lot. The scene where he confronts Iroh on the Day of Black Sun is one of my favorite moments throughout the entire series. Just because it can be related to real life, and I love it. I love Avatar: Last Airbender. I want to make, I don't want to make a series about it, but I do want to make like a video just talking about why I love Avatar a lot. The show, not the, well, the M. Night Shyamalan movie or James Cameron Avatar. Because James Cameron's Avatar is one of the most boring movies. I know this is like a majority thing. Everyone agrees on this now. But it's such a boring movie. Like, I don't get why. I know it's because the movie looked pretty. That is why it made so much money. But, like, the plot, like, I can't tell you anything that happens in that movie besides, here's some blue people. They're fighting the government or something, and that's the plot. And I don't know. He's making, like, 7 sequels to it, I think. Like, 6 or 7, and no, I'm okay. If I want to watch, see, I don't know, I don't get the appeal. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the MCU. It was awesome when it was going on, but, like, it should have ended after Endgame. And, like, I don't know. I think you can really only continue a story for so long, and Avatar is one of those things, like, it should have been one movie and just ended there. Maybe a second one is the most I would do, but the thing made money. I mean, I get it. You're gonna milk something if you can. It happens, so, yeah. This guy has always given me trouble. I cannot think of his name now, but the cloud with the one eye. Every Kirby game he's in, I have difficulties fighting him. I think he's in the original Kirby Dreamland. I think he's the boss. I cannot think of his name now, and it makes me sad. But I think he is the boss who you fight in the, like, flying level. Like, you're, like, in the air, having to, like, throw, like, stuff at him. I think that's who it is. I don't know. I think Blade Knight might have my favorite name of, like, the partners in this. Poppy Brothers Jr., technically, is probably #1, but I like Blade Knight a lot. Blade Knight's just a cool name. I feel like that's the name of a Yu-Gi-Oh card, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm gonna go off topic. This is just an off-topic episode. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I've recently, like, been kind of, like, rewatching scenes from Yu-Gi-Oh! The original series, not, like, GX or Season 0. But, God, Merrick is such a stupid villain. Like, I love him for how hammy he is, because, I'm gonna be talking spoilers for, Season 2 and 3, technically, of Yu-Gi-Oh! Particularly Season 2. When they're in the finals of Battle City, and he's like, Odeon, I need you to be Merrick, so that way no one thinks, like, I'm actually Merrick and Namu, and, it's like, whenever Odeon, like, say, like, he, like, does something, and, like, Yugi or, like, Taya or someone mentions, like, oh no, Merrick's doing bad things, and, well, he's doing Joey, and Merrick has his inner monologue, he's like, you fools, I'm actually Merrick, and he does it every episode, and it's hilarious. I don't know if that's a 4Kids dub thing, but oh my god, it made me laugh. Like, I never really thought about it, because every time he would say, you fools, it's actually me who's Merrick, you know, just laugh. And I would just laugh. God, Merrick's voice, too, it is, like, stuck in my brain. Even as a kid, I thought, man, he's really nasally. And now, like, as I'm older, I'm like, God, man. The guy who does his voice acting does a good job. It's just, he's got the voice, it sticks with you. I don't know. He's one of those guys, like, if anyone else voiced Merrick, I could not, like, get used to it. It's like, talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Wise, it's like if anyone else voiced Yu-Gi besides Dan Green, it would be weird. Maybe just because I grew up with that, but even then, like, you look at, like, Sonic or something, I can get used to, like, voice acting switches with that, but maybe it's because I've gotten older, they've switched, like, 3 times, I don't know. Because, like, it's even, like, something like, we talk like Mario, like, the day that, like, Charles Martinet stops playing Mario is gonna be so weird, because he's been Mario since I was, like, little, you know? And I don't actually know who does the voice for Kirby. I know, like, I think Sakurai used to do the voice for D2D. I know he at least does it in Brawl, I believe. So, like, I'm kind of used to that. And they can always, like, the thing, like, with Kirby is because they don't have really much voice acting, besides, like, grunts and, like, the hi, you know. They can just recycle Kirby clips to, like, the end of time, you know, which is neat. They could probably do that with Mario as well, but, like, if you take, like, the Luigi's Mansion, there we go, games, where, like, they actually, like, kind of talk a little bit, it would be weird. Like, I don't know who you would get to be Mario. Because I kind of mentioned earlier, well, like, I think in the last part, about, like, the Kirby cartoons and stuff, like, other Kirby media. It seemed like the Mario media stuff, like, whenever they do make that Mario movie, see, I want to be Charles Martinet, but I know that's not what they're gonna do, so I just hope they get someone who does a good job to be Mario. I guess already are talking about Kirby and movies and stuff. I know a lot of people, like, really want a Smash Brothers cinematic universe now, because we have Detective Pikachu and the Sonic movie and that Mario movie. I'm honestly trying to kind of explain this. I love, like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe and stuff. I know they're doing, like, a King Kong Cinematic Universe and stuff, but I don't know if I really would want that. I kind of just like when a movie's a movie. I think they just work better that way. I don't know, like, I wouldn't be against the Smash Brothers one, but it's only if it's good. That's my main thing. I know it's probably, like, an anything for anybody, but I just don't know how you would make, like, a Kirby movie or, like, even a Donkey Kong movie. Donkey Kong actually would probably work better than Kirby, I feel like, but I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about them making, like, a Kirby movie or a Donkey Kong movie. Like, with Mario, I know it doesn't have much story, but I feel like you can do more with that because there's not much to run off of, as opposed to, like... Well, see, actually, I saw this on Twitter the other day. I think it was Tim who mentioned it. But it was, like... A movie with no source material usually will turn out better than a movie with source material. Like, if you compared, like... It'd be like if they try to make, like, an Uncharted movie, which they are doing. It isn't going to work as well because they're just copying the source material, as opposed to, like, Mario, where you can just make stuff up, I guess. And I don't know. It can be good or bad, because we kind of had that, like, the original Super Mario Brothers movie, and while I do love that movie, it isn't great. It's a guilty pleasure, so, yeah. I have been rambling this part, I apologize. But next time on Kirby SuperStar, we'll be continuing Milky Way Wishes and exploring more planets. See you guys next time.